Hey guys, today's video is a collab with my buddy Matt Lawson. I will put his stuff in the description box. My video is going to be about disabilities and bullying, how they go together and how people do it without realizing it. His video is about just bullying and anti-bullying and how to stop it. Mine is just going to be a ranty video type of thing, and ways to maybe stop staring and looking at people with disabilities because it hurts. And other things along with it. Let's just see where this video takes us. Okay, so what I've noticed with living with a disability is that people tend to word things improperly. So like one girl when I was working, she was maybe like, I think she was in 3rd or 4th grade. She was like, "Why is your eye so messed up?" Like, I expect that from a preschooler, not a 4th or 5th grader or a 3rd grader. But I had told, like, this happened at my workplace. Sorry, my nose is very itchy. This happened at my workplace, and one of my campers, I'm a camp counselor. One of my campers who was with me was in, I think she was in 4th grade. She's like, "Let's go over here, let's talk about what happened." She was so sweet, and now she's like one of my good friends. If you're watching this, hi Heidi. But she was very sweet, but the girl who said that, I went to her head counselor and I told her, and I was like, "Is there something wrong with this girl?" She said, "Why is your eye so messed up?" And I was just like, "Nothing's messed up with it, and I was born like this, okay?" And she just turned around like nothing ever happened. And it was like a learning thing for me, because I'm like, wow, something really is wrong with this generation that's coming up. And I blame the parents, to be honest. I'm sorry if your kids are all right, if their manners are all intact and they're all right, but for those kids who are just very rude and who just hate on people for no reason, knock on wood, wherever wood is, knock on wood. I don't have any haters on my channel yet, thank God. But even then, so if I did, I would just squash it. But anyway, wording like, "What's wrong with your eye? What's up with your eye?" What's up with your eye is all right with me. What's wrong with your eye? Nothing's wrong with me. The only thing that's wrong with me is my eye, obviously. But other than that, nothing's wrong. I have a problem with "What's wrong? Why is your eye so messed up?" I'm fine with "What's up with your eye?" That's all right, as long as you don't mean it in a negative connotation, as long as you're just curious. Like, curiosity's fine with me. It's just the rudeness that I hate. I cannot stand when people stare at me. I know I'm an oddity. That's fine. But don't stare. Like, looking is fine. Like, oh, okay, that person, staring is something that people cannot, like, they cannot stop staring. I understand, like, oh my gosh, they're curious, but staring for like 10 minutes is ridiculous. Like, just don't stare. That hurts my feelings, and it makes me feel like, is there something like on my shirt? Is there something like in my, like, I don't know what's wrong. If you stare for too long, I tend to think something's on my face or something's in my teeth or something. So just don't stare. Like, even staring at someone in a wheelchair, like sometimes I have to force myself not to stare, because I remember how hard it is to get those stares. And like, okay, so I was walking in the mall with my mom, and there's this guy in a wheelchair with his aide with him, and I had to force myself not to stare. And well, that's not bad. It's just, I just want to give that person respect, because they deserve it for dealing with that 24/7. Like, okay, so this happens to everybody who with disabilities. You can definitely relate to me when I say this. You do not know your own needs and wants until you're like my age, like 20 or something. You still don't know what you need and want until you're like older. But the thing is, when you're a teacher and stuff, you tend to put people in boxes. Like, oh my gosh, they know what they want. They know what they need because they're in my class. No, your students are learning along with you what they need and want. Like, okay. Example A, first grade, second grade, elementary school, right? Teachers had thought that I needed large print textbooks. I did not need large print textbooks. And large print textbooks meant like 2 or 3 feet of paper each page and like extremely large text. And I did not need that at all. Like I wasted so long trying to read. The thing is, they thought her reading comprehension is because she can't read it. It's partly the reason, but that's also discrimination. Like, I'm sorry you're trying to help. I know you're trying to help, but that was just rude to put people in boxes. Like, oh my God, she's legally blind. Let me give her a large print textbook. No. No. It's not going to help. It may help for a little bit, but it may not help forever. It may be just like a quick fix, but it may not help for like years down the line. Like, I had to figure out what helped me when I was in 5th grade or 6th grade. I forget when I started to realize, oh my gosh, I need to know what I need to get in order to succeed. People are learning with you. So just remember that people are learning with you. Your kids with disabilities are learning what they need along with you. So you're not the only one who is trying to scramble for materials. They're also trying to scramble for what they need. And whenever you ask them, they're like, oh, they have no answer because they don't know what they need yet. They're too young. They don't understand what they need yet. So just relax, sit back, and work with them opposed to working against them, instead of like just giving them one thing that you might think that helps them when it does not help at all. Another thing is, I have also talked about bullying along with my disability in another video. I'll put that in the description box as well. I think I'm getting sick, guys. But also, another thing that I hate is when people say, oh my God, you're Fetty Wap's wife or girlfriend. No! Get that out of your head. I'm a Caucasian female. He is an African American male. We are not alike, not anywhere close in proximity, nowhere anywhere close. Nope. Just stop. Just stop while you're ahead. It doesn't make any sense. It was funny for like the first 2 or 3 comments, but no. Sorry, it's not funny. Just don't you dare. If you comment that, you're gonna get blocked, and your comment will be deleted off of this video. It's not funny. It seriously is not funny. It's rude. His songs suck. You can't understand him. Anyway, I can blow him out of the water with my singing. If you guys want a video of me singing, thumbs this up, because I really want to do a singing video. I've been singing for 17 years almost, and I really do want to do it. I just need to have that push. Okay. This is it for the rant. Oh, how to stop it. Be aware of what you say. Be aware of your eyes. Like, don't stare too much. Be aware of what you say. Like, say, opposed to saying what's up with your eye. Like, just say what's up with your eye. Like, or, I forget how people used to word it, but I just don't like what's wrong with your eye. It just, no, even what's up with your eye is just kind of like, eh. But even there's no right or wrong answer. It's just the person's preference, and I'm telling you right now that my preference is to just say, what's up with your eye right now in this moment, because what's wrong with your eye is just like, it's kind of like, nothing's wrong with me, so just back off and leave me alone. But, what's up with your eye is fine. I can just answer, I was born like this, which is what I normally do, And, you know, kids ask me all the time, what's up with your eye? Which is fine. I don't mind it. But, you know, wording, paying attention to where you stare and where you look. Don't put everybody in a box. And I think that's the only 3 that I have. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, and being aware of, you know, just of every little thing that you do. Cuz even helping, this is one thing that I have to touch on. Helping someone can also be detrimental to their self-esteem because they may think that they can do it. Unless they say, "Hey, can you help me?" is when you really should help because they really need it. If they don't ask for help, don't do it for them because they will say, "Oh my God," like they'll be gracious and thank you, but like they won't. They'll think they're incapable of doing it for themselves. So like unless someone says, "Can you help me?" or "Can I cross the street with you?" Don't just like grab their arm and push them in front of you and just be like, "Here, I'm helping you." No. Wait until they ask you. That's with anybody with anything. Wait until they ask you. Just don't do it for them unless they're like abled and you know the person. But people with disabilities, if you got me on this, right? If people want to help and you haven't asked them yet, they'll do it for you. Am I right? If you see this, say, "Yes, I understand." But you know, if you're not disabled and you do stuff for other people who have disabilities and they don't ask you, they figure, "Oh, I can't do it on my own, so why am I trying?" Let them do it on their own. Let them fail, even though failing is good. For one thing, failing is good if you have disability. You learn from every little mistake that you have, every little mistake that everybody has. Or everybody makes. So just let them go until they ask you. And when they ask you, you better damn help them. I'm serious. You better help them if they ask you for help. Okay. This video is getting so long, guys. Okay. If you want to check out Matt Lawson's video, I will link it in the comments below or in the description below. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm tired and the day hasn't even started yet. Okay. I love you guys. Do something magical and stay beautiful and positive. Mwah.